I say I'm about to make that money move. Yeah, I say I'm about to make that money move. Damn right, I'm about to make that money move. I'm about to make that money. I'm yelling he hate and she hate. That's old news. Fuck him and fuck her and fuck you. I do what I want. Is that cool? I'm about to make that money move. He hate and she hate. That's old news. Fuck him and fuck her and fuck you. I do what I want. Is that cool? I'm about to make that money move. Gotta get that check before I die. Ain't no looking bite. Dressed in all white. Baby drink me like I'm Similite. Oh, you bout that money? Holla at me cause I'm in it ain't. Came up with a plan. Now watch me flip it like an acrobat. Can't lie. Feeling like the man cause I got money now. Ride through the city with a twin. I call her Gemini. Won't stop. Chasing for that check because I'm certified. Gotta get that guinea all white before I'm 35. Look me in my eyes and go get it what you probably see. I done see some.
Hello.
What's poppin'?
What's going on? Welcome to another episode of We're Doing Business with Love, Lust, Sex, and Music. I'm your girl, Treena, she Phunny.
And it's your boy, Remy Rowe.
And to the right of me, this handsome man is our DJ, none other than...
DJ Cigar, what's good? Let's get it.
What's good? So tonight we have some very special guests in the building. Remy, I'm going to let you introduce these people because these are people that are close to you, so I'm going to let you do the intro.
All right, for sure. So we got none other tonight than Ash Gang in the building.
All right.
Brand new group. You know what I'm saying? For all the cigar smokers out there, they coming to sit down with us and drop some information on us and kick it and tell us how they brought this whole thing together. So what's going on, fellas?
What's up, Remy?
What's up, Remy?
What's going on? What's going on? Tell the people who you is and tell them a little bit about Ash Gang, man.
Hey, my name Big Joe, man.
Polo Dre. Big A, one time.
Hey man, I'm none other than 813DB, baby. 813DB.
Is it mandatory that you have Big on your name to be part of this crew?
Don't get her started. Don't get her started.
I had to take the big because
You gotta take the big off? All right. Just checking.
but it's certified though.
It's certified.
Amen.
All right. Amen. Praise the Lord. Ask no more questions.
So what's going on, man? How this whole Ash Gang came about? Like, what y'all bringing new to the area, man? With this whole
Man, we trying to bring something new, man. You know, I've been going to a couple of events for about 2-3 years now down in Miami, and you know they caught my eye.
Right.
There's a lot of what I want to say African American event.
Gotcha.
You know, just us. Something that was nice, no violence, no arguing, just a nice grown folk environment.
Right.
So, you know, I came back and got with my brothers and said, man, this is something we can bring to Tampa.
Right.
You know, because there's no cigar event going on in Tampa that we are promoting.
Right.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So we got together, sat down, and, you know, put our minds together and see what we can do. And we came up with, you know, Gang Cigar Group. And here we are, man.
Yeah, that's real. That's dope, man. I like it. I like the name too. It's pretty catchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see y'all in unison. Got the shirts.
Yes, sir.
And listen, they ain't just match your shirt. They got the embroidery on the sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they real fancy.
Yes, sir.
And those are not just shirts. Those are Cuban. Havana, I'm in Miami, smoking on a Cuban.
Right.
You know what's up.
Drinking some of that top shelf Jack Daniels Reserve. They got it going on. They got the swag going with it. Yeah. So tell me about, because listen, I was just saying this to our other host, Kiki, who's not here with us tonight, that it's like it's something new. It's like, our age group now this is something I've noticed. At one point, it was we were always going to the martini bars, remember?
Right.
That was a big phase, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody wanted to get a martini on.
Right.
Now, everybody is in the cigar bar. It's taking over.
It's a new wave, man.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
And it's like, it's an epidemic. But then we got a lot of fraudulent, too, because me and Kiki did a test on some younger generation. She had did a party for the father of her children, and he was turning 30, and the theme was bourbon and cigars. So we went to the humidifier, and we really learned a lot that day about cigars and stuff like that, and they was in here, I was like, Kiki, just get him the expensive real one. Get the little cheap one, or get the $2.99 one.
Gas station.
Yes,
cigar.
sir.
The gas station.
But no, these weren't really gas stations. We were in ABC, not ABC. We were in Total Wines. We were actually in there.
Okay.
So these like he sat us down and he was like, you know, we were talking, it was like a party favor. We didn't want to spend more than this much per cigar. But they was in here smoking it like they was smoking something like that illegally got in the country.
Yeah.
You know, faking the funk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people don't really know how to smoke cigars because it's a fad.
Right.
A lot of people just see people doing it, and it's like, let me go ahead and get me this $2 cigar and look like it's cool.
Yeah.
When the real smoke, you can smell it and tell.
Yeah,
Well, you smoke a gas station right
Yeah,
there.
that is.
That's what we call a gas station.
That's called a gas station?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know, to be honest with you, from time to time, I have to be the first one to say I keep a couple gas stations with me for those who I know truly are not enthusiasts.
Right.
So I would not want to part with one of my
Waste one of
$8,
your
$9,
good
or
ones.
$10 cigars
Right.
while you attempt to just feel the moment, you know.
Right.
So those that are truly into what we do spend time learning just like you would anything else. It's almost like the love for the leaf is where this all came from
Right.
for us, you know.
Yeah.
I consider myself the Scientologist of the group, you know. I'm
All
Mr.
right, so you're going to break it down.
You gonna
Mr.
study everything
Humidor,
from the
you know.
Correct.
Hey,
from the color of the leaf, the light of the leaf, the dark of the leaf.
Absolutely, you know.
Right there.
I bring the, you know, it don't matter what
So
kind
you
of
got,
cigar
so you
like.
got people, you got somebody smuggling leaves in for you.
Well, you know, I
Oh, no.
Don't tell it all. Don't tell it all. Don't tell it all.
know
Don't tell it
somebody
all.
that knows somebody.
Man,
I know somebody that knows
we
somebody.
go to the
That's it.
cigar
Leave it
lounge
like
like
that.
everybody else in purchase.
I said allegedly.
We don't even want to get in with allegedly.
Allegedly.
We go pay taxes on our cigars like everybody
Allegedly
else.
they get them in here, you know what I mean?
Hey, well, I gotta ask, man, since we gonna get right into it. Now, shout out to my homeboy up there in Augusta, he from Tampa. You know what I'm saying? It was birthday yesterday. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jeremy, Jada
Happy
Quan.
birthday.
So he's a real cigar enthusiast. Now he just retired from the army 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So his whole thing is when he get me up there, and you know, smoke herb back in the day. I really ain't no cigar dude, but I told him if I'm gonna be with him, I got to do it.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna just tell I'm gonna lay the ground foundation out for y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all take care because we went up there to a little spot. You know, we ordered drinks, shots and shots. He went to his car, came back out. He got this case with the cigars in it. He got shit.
Speaking of cases, I mean,
Oh, Lord have
since we
mercy.
gonna go gay, we did.
Well,
What you need?
So what I'm asking is
He
like,
got-
if you a connoisseur like that and you have all the everything you need, like tell me, give me the breakdown of you sitting down at the table with your homies, whatever it is, and how you get into your whole cigar
Hold on,
bowl.
Ace, before you
I
do that.
told Remy
before
we
you do
wasn't
that,
ready. I told him we
Before you do that, DB,
we needed some candles.
give him the gift
Now
bag,
listen,
DB.
I'm looking at DB. He done pulled out some content over
For
here.
real, for real.
And I'm gonna tell
He
I'm
got-
gonna tell y'all like this.
DB ain't even playing. Like
He got.
I'm gonna tell you. I
Can we
always,
get a? Can we?
Class.
It's
Hey, can you come around here?
It's
He got a. Listen, he got a.
Lord.
No, see now look.
we tried.
Now,
Now,
see, look.
these fellas
I'm
ain't
gonna
playing,
tell y'all
man.
something. It's levels to this cigar shit.
I see.
It's levels to this shit. And when I first got in the entry level, you know, I was kind of like, you know, feeling my way around in it. I started pricing like certain things that every man that smokes cigars should have. Like, first thing you should have is your own humidor at the house.
Got it.
You should have your nice a couple of cups.
Yeah.
I keep one in the car. I keep one in my book bag. I got two in the house, all over the place. So you should have your nice cut. Then you want to learn the type of cuts that you get. You can get your straight cut. You can get your V cut.
So all that matters.
You need
all that matters.
and
Then you got your punch. You got your punch.
But then you
So
need
listen.
that special torch lighter that costs like
Right.
$60, $70 on.
And you better
Ain't
go
even
buy
playing.
your.
Hey, look at
You better go buy you some. You better go
Hold
buy
on,
you
he
some
playing. He
butane
put that thing out like, hey.
to keep that thing loaded up. Right.
No, because
Absolutely right.
it's getting close to Christmas, and me and Kiki, we know we've gone to the cigar bar with Remy. We actually have quite a few meetings at the cigar bar. We love the smell of it.
Okay.
So we go up there, and one of the times we was up there, somebody had this very expensive lighter that it was a torch
That was the night
lighter.
we met up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and Kiki been looking for this lighter. We found this lighter. It's like Remy ain't worth no $79 lighter. We don't know how long he been smoking. We don't know if he gonna hang this up. We don't know if he gonna hang this up.
It's always good.
You
to
know
have
what I mean?
It's always good to have a nice light at the
Yeah,
house.
man.
So this ain't.
At least one.
So you can't light it with no big. This ain't no big cigarette.
It ain't got enough fuel in it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You take that big and get you
Exactly.
a square. You'll be all Right. Yeah.
But DB, before A going and give them some knowledge, go on and give them the gifts, man, so they can look at what we're talking about.
So they came with some gifts tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can we give, first of all, January the 12th.
That's this.
That's the cigar event.
Around the corner.
Around the corner. Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Blue Toy Cigar around the, hey, young lady, how you doing?
What's going
Man,
on?
that's our baby mama.
Okay. And we just want to bless y'all right now. We're giving y'all some cigars, giving every one of y'all a free ticket to come to the event. So
All
just
right.
enjoy it with us. We just going to introduce everybody that come to the event the proper way to light a cigar, smoke a cigar, and just have a great time.
Right.
So when the leaf rolling class? Because I want to go to that one.
Leave rolling clap. Hold on.
Crawl before you walk.
Crawl before you walk. We got you though. That's our whole company.
This ain't like rolling a blunt.
No,
Thank you.
no. This the new sexy. You see what I'm saying? This the new sexy. This the new sexy. If you coming in with some boy shorts on, and you show this motherfucker you know how to roll a cigar, he gonna really be like, bitch, you know something.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So in y'all opinion,
No,
appreciate
Joe, that's
your work.
perfect.
Okay. Camacho.
So
Yeah,
Nice
that's amazing.
Maduro. Okay.
so let me ask in
my
y'all
ladies
opinion, what makes a cigar to y'all? A finer cigar, something that you know you can roll guys like some nice music playing. Like what to y'all? What is a 100% cigar?
Well, my favorite cigar is the AJ Fernandez New World Order.
Okay.
That's what I like. That's my everyday stick.
Got you.
But when I want to hang out with my boys, you know, I got a Cohiba in there.
Okay.
I got a Camacho up top.
I see.
And and that's what we do.
Kiki did good. She got one of these.
Okay.
One of the Robusto.
Okay.
I got you.
We find out.
So yeah, because everything is a fad. So my thing is like when you single and you in your early 20s like me, and you out here in the streets, you need to know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So
This is for Kiki.
I'll hold it for her. She might be around here tonight.
The one thing I will say is there is no wrong smoke. You know, it's all about a taste and your particular palate.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
When I first started this, it was probably about 15 years ago, and I got into it. My father was learning how to play golf.
Okay.
So in the process of doing that, he taught me that a lot of business deals was being conducted on the golf course. And
Right.
between playing golf came the smoke.
Right.
So in learning a little bit about golf and smoke at the same time, I was already a Hennessy connoisseur.
Yeah.
And I learned quickly that your palate and depending on what you like to smoke is enhanced by what you like to drink.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So
Preach, boy. Preach.
no different than anything else when it comes to wine pairings
Right.
with certain foods. You get the same mentality, same mindset when it comes to a cigar and what you like to drink.
Right.
I started out on Hennessy. I done worked my way to whiskey now, single malt.
Oh man.
Oh.
It takes the cigar to a whole different level.
So a nice.
I'm a Johnny Walker Black,
like a
green, blue
12
over
year
here.
or-
Okay.
You
Now
know,
I can set you up with a
see,
nice,
my
with a
grand.
nice
That's how my
Cameroon
granddaddy.
wrapper.
That's how my granddaddy raised me. I had to teach them about the Johnny Walker Black. They didn't even know I had to put it on the table.
It's always
That's
good.
lies.
The
That's
Wars is another
fabrication.
good one.
That's fabrication.
You know, those are like good high-end whiskeys that you know you pair it up
Sipping-
with. Right.
sipping
Exactly.
whiskey.
You put your one cube in there.
There
You
you
know,
go.
and
There
let
you
it just
go.
let it sit. You
That's
know?
it. A little marinade, that's
Yeah,
all. Just a
exactly.
little cut on it.
Exactly.
But before I get too far, because she had mentioned, you know, the love of the cigar and the love of the lighter and the love of the cutter, you know. This is one of my favorites right here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a little.
That's nice.
Colibri
Rose gold.
is a yes sir.
That's
But
nice.
you know, because she mentioned, oh, Rome ain't worth 75. Rome ain't worth 75.
He is though.
I
He
get
is.
it. Now, shouts out to Rome. You know, we don't want to downplay anybody in this spot. But the deeper your love is, the more you begin to expand your horizons.
Yeah.
Like, I know for each and every one of my brothers at the house, there's a spot that's already got a ashtray set up. You know, you come home, you know, you got your decompression area.
Right,
You know,
right.
You got a spot where you can sit down with your favorite drink, you know, a good smoke, and just unwind for
your
a minute,
body.
you know.
Listen to your favorite tunes.
There it is.
You know, and just
And
yeah.
So let me ask you a
mellow
question.
out.
So now, with the whole cigar, y'all pretty much giving us the basis, the rundown, showing us whatever. So, like I said, somebody for me that's starting to like look at it a little bit more differently and ready to somewhat engage.
Okay.
What would be the difference, or what could you guys say as far as the ash game? Y'all looking at it because apparently y'all connoisseurs. From somebody who was thinking about getting into the cigar game as far as taking it to the level y'all got, that was coming from something like, let's just say, from marijuana or hookah.
Okay.
And what the difference would be in y'all opinion.
I think, because for each and every person, it's going to always be different because it's a taste thing.
Right.
A lot of times I like to incorporate what I know is your favorite drink and start you there. Because that kind of gives you at least a place to begin. Because you know, what you smoke and what you like is endless. You know, and your taste buds they'll flow with different things, and you'll want to, at some point, branch out and try different types of, just like you would try a different drink, you know, you would try a different cigar. They are made differently, hand rolled to a box press to the different wrapper, the different filler. They all combine to give you a unique taste each and every time you smoke. So there really is no wrong answer when it comes to, you know, what you may like. And then again, there really is no right answer, because today your smoke for the day may be AJ Fernandez. You do a little mixing and chopping it up with me and my brothers, and you might walk out of there and have a whole different appreciation. You know, so there really is no wrong way to approach it. It's all about just whether or not you know, you're willing to try a few different things. You know, and again, for what we do, our love and passion lies in trying to get out and not just enjoy ourselves, but educate our young brothers and sisters as to what and where this can go. Right. You know, a lot of people are on a mindset right now that it is somewhat of a fad, but we believe it's here to stay. And we just scratching the surface on where we plan to be and where we want to take our smoking group, you know.
And to piggyback on what you're saying, I think that being here in Tampa, this is one of the cigar meccas.
Absolutely.
Like we're in a city where this is what Tampa was really built off of.
Absolutely.
You know, and that tobacco leaf, you know. Yes, our history.
And that's even more so a love of not only the opportunity to be in a place where you're exposed to varieties that we have, but to give folks a chance to come in and not feel as though, because I don't know anything, I won't ask questions. Because we all had to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so funny you say that, because lately I've been on Facebook, and you know, the Facebook groups, I see all of these cigar groups just popping up. And it's so funny because inquisitive me hits join, you know what I mean? But then they ask you all these like list of questions, stuff that I wouldn't know if I wasn't a smoker or something like that, and it becomes intimidating. And my thing is that it scares people away, when my thing is that what's different about you guys other than the fact that I see you guys take your time to teach? And so what is different about you guys than, say, one of those other groups? What makes you guys...
You know what? That's a perfect question. I'm going to push that to my brother here, because, you know, he is probably our youngest brother in the smoke. So let's get a point of view perspective from someone like yourself who could be slightly intimidated by, you know, showing your miseducation or your lack of education, but also having a thirst and knowledge for it, but not really knowing how to come out and say, you know, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm interested.
All right.
Well,
I'm the dog Dre.
I'm the new guy.
So you was the last one jumped in?
That's Polo Dre. Right?
You was the last one jumped in?
But see, this is the thing though. Remy, I'll tell you what my heart been for years.
Yeah.
and it wasn't
Love
cigars. Well, it was cigars, but it wasn't cigars.
My main thing.
Broomstick.
This is long gone for me. But,
The girl self, you know.
For me, it's a little bit different because you smoke a cigar differently.
Right.
You know, I don't. It's still taking me a while to understand, because my mentality is when you pull, you inhale.
Right.
Oh no, you
don't
inhale this, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you gonna feel like you died.
I do know that part. I learned that.
We go real hard with it.
I'm putting it out there like that.
But was it euphoric? Because I remember I didn't know any better, and I inhaled.
He knew better.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
I'm trying to tell
He
you.
was been hard-headed.
But once again, I do say, I appreciate my brother ACL because what he did do for us, trying to getting us to be more knowledgeable. He said, brothers, we got to get a bundle. And what he mean by a bundle is we
Some
buy.
weave? No.
No. He educating you now. He's gonna drop a jewel on you right now.
He had us get a bundle, and in that bundle, there was many different types of cigars.
Right.
So you get to try everything from robust to mild. I'm on mild.
Me too.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm on mild.
When you talk about what we enjoy, I like something, and it's not that expensive, but it's good to me. I like the acid blondes.
Acid is good. I love the Cuba Cubas, the
They're good to
Blondies.
me. The Blondies
Yeah.
is one of that's my favorite.
They have the Cuba Maduros
I like
too.
butter pecan.
See, and because
Ice cream?
I need the
Yeah.
flavor.
I can smoke the acid every day, Dre. Like
Yeah, that's
the smoke shop by me, I go buy one daily just to, you know what I'm saying, and I'll load up, give me a few and just have
But
them
you
in my humidor.
understand,
Right.
That's for the person like that don't do this like my brother here.
Right.
Correct.
They smoke.
Right.
Like these boys will smoke 2, 3 in a session.
Right.
I've learned to enjoy the Camacho, which
Right.
is a great line. They have rum and bourbon infused
Right.
cigars.
Okay.
So they give you a different.
And see, that's another thing. Once you get into this, you will learn that certain cigar manufacturers have different lines, like
Yes,
your
yes,
Rocky
yes.
Patels, your
Exactly.
your Drew Estates. You can go in there and you
Exactly.
can find many
Right.
different types. That Allen Bradley, you know what I'm saying?
But I
Yeah.
have learned.
But backwoods,
Don't be on the back. Don't be.
Backwoods?
Now,
That's gas station.
now you going back. See, now you going back to my
Gas
roots.
station.
Exactly, right?
We're trying to keep him away from that stuff
You
now.
going back to my roots where they keep trying to pull me away from. But
we got chocolate, vanilla.
See, look at that. If it's gonna be chocolate, see, me and my brother Ace right here. We like the blacker the cigar, the better the.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the strongest.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, the blacker it is, that's the strongest.
That's how I like my men, black as shit.
So what do each one of y'all
Yeah, that's leaving
when
that
y'all pair y'all best cigar or y'all cigar for the day, whatever y'all, what's the best pairing of liqueur that y'all have with y'all pairing?
You can't go wrong. Right now we kind of was on that whiskey, but a lot of us not. I went to that Japanese whiskey.
Ooh.
Like the sake?
Yeah.
No,
not
no,
sake.
no,
Not
no,
sake.
no.
No, not sake. Not sake.
Okay.
It's a Japanese whiskey.
The Jack? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do
We
tell,
gonna talk.
do tell, my brother. Do tell, preach.
Tell them to tell them to guide you to Japanese whiskey,
Okay.
and it's a little more bite to it.
Yep.
See, that's like that plum wine. I had got put on to the plum wine a long time ago.
Anything Japanese kind of put a little
Yes, sir.
fear in me, like,
But you get you a
shoot.
good old cigar. Get your good old cigar. Get your old glass of that old Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
With a little Al Green on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you paired up. See,
So
I
Jeremy,
told
you hit it
y'all
right. Japanese
that a
whiskey.
cigar go with some Al
Japanese
Green.
whiskey.
I told you that.
Turn you on to something new. These fellas turning you on.
I feel mine up with some Jim Beam and Coke, man. That's
Jim
what
Beam,
it is.
Coke?
I'm a Jim Beam type of guy right now. You know,
What
Okay.
Hennessy me and you drunk?
Yeah.
Hennessy and Remy?
See, all that was on that hill now.
That's growth.
You gotta
That's
think-
growth. That's growth.
Hey, Ro, you gotta think where we come from now. We
Yeah,
come from
exactly.
Hillsborough.
Exactly.
So that right there was our main go-to there.
Yeah, exactly.
But as the older you get,
Still
your
matter.
palate change.
Yeah.
You go with the cigar.
Because I'm going to tell you, like, now, I go past Hennessy and my name Remy. I walk right past the Remy and go to Maker's Mark.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
your palate done changed,
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I
But
got a
listen,
bottle that. I got a bottle
I
that
love
in
Maker's
rotation.
Mark. Like, but see, I'm gonna tell you, man, when you start hanging out in places like that Davidoff and different little cigar spots,
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? One of my boys, he worked for J.J. Taylor,
Okay.
the liquor distributor.
Yeah.
So he hooked me up with all these different things, like
Yes,
I was
sir.
saying, the wars earlier. And we sit and we just drink. He'll say, try this. Now, okay, now try this.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? And now you starting to see and get a different feel.
And that's exactly how the bundle is with the cigars.
Yeah, right.
It's
taste.
so many. It's 20,
It's a taste test.
25,
Right.
it's 30 cigars.
This what I did, Ro.
I ordered my first bundle through Mike's Cigar.
We was bringing out. I wanted to expand their horizon. So, you know, me and my brother. I'm gonna slow you down. I know you're getting ready to say something, but I know where you're going. I'm gonna take a break. But what I wanted to do was give them a chance to see the strong end and the light ends, and then let you find your way. Because each and every person, depending on what you prefer, will fall in a different spot. Myself, it just depends on what we're doing. Prime example, if I know I want to be able to function all day,
Right.
I'm gonna stay on the lighter end. Usually the Cameroon rapper, lighter rappers. Now, if I know that this is gonna be the last stop of the day, then I dip down into something that's dark and
Right.
heavy.
Got
You
it.
know, depending on
So
what
the
you-
dark or the heavy?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like they say, the darker the beer, the sweeter the juice.
Cigars will get you buzzed.
So we need to
I didn't know.
We don't.
like,
Somebody know that already.
I know.
Somebody
Like-
learned the hard way.
But that's what I was.
Hard way.
But that's what I remember being a smart ass. We in the little, me and my girl Kiki, when she ain't here, but we was, and I fucked around and inhaled it.
Oh, jeez.
And I said, bitch, I don't know if I'm high or what I just bitch. I was like,
See, between the room starts spinning.
something ain't right. Something ain't right.
That ain't that hookah.
And then the guy,
That ain't that
Yo,
hookah.
but then the guy sitting next to me was like, baby, you didn't inhale that, did you? I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word.
You know what was going on.
and like my head started getting euphoric. I was like,
Yes, sir.
Man, that's terrible.
and I was like, yeah, at that point I was like, couldn't drink anymore. Like I had to start drinking the water. I had to start, and I said, never fucking again will I even attempt to inhale this.
Turn you around.
Okay, so now we got the scope. So now the darker the cigar,
Yes.
Yes.
The more flavor.
the more flavor.
Right.
So if I'm
we don't
drinking-
call it strong. It's flavor.
Flavor.
Right.
So the darker the cigar, the more flavor.
Yes, ma'am.
Which I would probably pair up with something dark like Remy or Hennessy or.
No.
No.
It's what your palate is.
Yeah, it's
Your
whatever
palate
taste buds.
your palate may be rosé sparkling wine.
Now don't be
It
fooled
may
by
be
this.
vodka. It may
Only
be
reason
your-
why
yeah,
I'm
you're
drinking,
right. It might be.
only reason why I'm drinking wine is 'cause I had a tooth pulled this morning.
I understand. I
Okay,
understand.
so I had to go light.
You know,
She
some
little
people,
rum. I ain't gonna lie. She little rum.
But I love my. But they know too. I love my whiskey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my thing is that I do a lot of things with whiskey around here just to play with their emotions.
I started like a grandma, yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is this. So
She the reason I caught that them 3 letters.
that's the corporate road.
Now wait a minute.
And I know better.
see,
And I know better.
now it's time to clear up my
That
name.
nigga was in a havoc in a rocking chair like, I agree
We
with you.
had
Wow.
listen. The team was coming off our inaugural show.
Okay.
We were excited.
Okay.
Everybody was in a good mood.
And Remy came on hand.
I came and I made sure the liquor cabinet was full or whatever. Remy started is the most shittingest, talkingest person.
He went to the world.
Hey, man.
Remy started
On the
talking
internet.
about
Can't deny that.
Now Remy started the night about trying to school me and Kiki about why you don't mix dark with light. We know that we don't mix dark with light. What are you talking about? By the third glass, there was no more Crown Royal Apple.
Hey.
Remy said to Nisha, "Give me some of that coconut
I
vodka."
don't want to see
against
what
the
her
room.
version of a glass is.
Listen,
We watched it. We
That
watched
orange-
several
that
Oh
orange-
episodes.
yeah, her version of a glass.
Hold on.
You see how you
We
see.
saw the glass.
Right, right. So you already know, DB. You already know.
And she
So
pouring
listen.
straight, nothing but straight alcohol. I'm talking about,
Hey, Joe, this nigga was
No, I
toast,
couldn't.
man.
Nisha was pouring. I was behind the table.
Hey, what's
I was
beyond
behind the
toast?
table.
What's beyond toast? You
then,
was toast.
then because we were celebrating, Remy came in here with 2 bottles of fucking Bel Air.
Watch this though.
Now we're taping, and this is in the beginning stages. Yes, he brought 2 different
I brought the black bottle and the white bottle.
and the white bottle of rosé, sat it on the table in front of the lights. Now the lights are beaming down on this Bel Air. So when we go to do our toast at the end, this Bel Air is hot as monkey piss. You hear me?
Yeah,
I know where it
that
come. I know where
right
it come
there.
from. I know
That
where it
part.
come from.
This-
See, when you
this
come out of
listen.
that college on Central
Listen.
in Osmond,
This
it
cat-
make you a different
You
beat.
get a little
Listen.
ballsy.
You get a little ball, make it a different
Yeah.
beat.
Man, give me that shit.
This cat,
And that's what he did.
this cat, at this point, we doing a toast. He, at any time he could put his flute down. He took that shit to the head.
Hey, now.
Okay, now, at first, I'm like, I'm at home. All I got to do is find my way to the back. You see what I'm saying? But then I tried to make sure everybody was okay, and I looked at him, and we was outside. The fact that he got in his car and could put and go through his music and put on his own music that he can listen to himself leaving.
Step back the table.
Oh, first he almost broke the table trying to put it down.
This ain't.
Well,
No,
you
the
feeling
other
good,
thing-
huh?
Folding table.
He
and
got
then
a
it goes
hammer.
all the way. So I'm
He
getting the hammer.
gets a hammer, and my neighbor comes from across the way because she thinks somebody getting fucked up over here. She's
Cause I'm
trying to
like,
check.
it's like 12, 1 in the morning. I'm boom, boom.
So
You know, you know all that
he
out there.
stops. He cues up. I don't know, a mixtape from last year. I don't know. He cue up his mixtape, and so at that point, everybody's like, Remy's good. I say to his cousin, text me when Remy get home. He calls Remy. Remy says, I'm right by the house.
Right down the street.
I'm right down the street.
I'm
I'm right down the street. The next morning, I'm taking my nieces to school, and I get a message in my DM saying, "You seen Remy?" And I said, "Is this his wife?"
Now I done got the call.
Fuck.
Oh, boy.
This shit about to go to the left.
What you mean?
I ain't listen. He left my house, but listen, we gonna find him. You hold tight, man. My boy KJ come back with the mugshot. I said, "Ain't this a motherfucker?"
Ain't this about to be?
It's about to be.
But ask him where he was at when he got the cops find him pulled over park.
Sleep
In the car.
By his mama house.
And I'm down there by Riverwalk. What's the little restaurant right there?
You
ladies. I'm sitting right there. You know the little parking lot in the front. I pull right over in the
Thank you.
Get over there.
Polo. That's what I want to know. How you made it there?
Yeah.
No. What you supposed to do?
Do what you should have said. This nigga here.
But DB, he don't know. To take the keys, throw them across the parking lot, get in the passenger seat, just go to sleep.
Wait, boy, I'm trying to tell you,
You gotta
dog.
have all that shit in your mind
Yeah.
before you get.
Before
But
you
hell, you
leave.
come in with two.
But don't worry about it.
Right.
Never happened
And
again.
didn't want to leave with him.
We can get up caught up all night with the Remy Chronicles.
Hey.
Tell me about this January event. I want to know. So we got there. We gonna be there.
Y'all gonna be there.
Yeah,
we gonna be there. We gonna be in the
building.
building.
January 12th, man.
Okay. Now, this is Blue Torch. This is the new one right here on Romania.
Yes,
It's
yes.
gonna be grown and sexy, man.
Grown and
You know,
sexy.
grown,
Now, members,
Yes.
people that's inquiring about how to enter in,
come on.
is there any like fee? Are you guys charging membership fees?
man.
or
You
like-
got. I feel like you got to get jumped in. I don't think they giving these pink shirts to anybody.
No, everybody, see one thing about it. Everybody can't get a pink shirt.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This right here stands for the 4 horsemen, man.
Right,
So,
gotcha.
so this blood,
Right.
sweat, and tears right here that we done
Gotcha.
get this thing up and running. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get this pink shirt.
Hey, I feel you.
Hold it. Let's stop the press. While we're keeping it real, I have one of these pink shirts.
I know you do.
Oh, I know you do.
Now I hit the bell. Hit it one more time.
This is actually the Shut Remy Up bell.
This is what happened. I missed.
Everybody needs one.
I missed an organizational meeting. So I
turned it.
You know, punishment right
yes,
here.
I did not.
I gave the Ike Turner.
showed up, and I was not dressed for the occasion. So before any one of my brothers can expose me, I'm going to expose myself. Get out of the way.
I appreciate it.
Keep showing the love.
That's real.
You mentioned membership. We are in the process of developing a package for members.
Okay.
We haven't quite ironed it out yet, but by game day, January the 12th,
Okay.
it's going to be on and popping.
Gotcha.
Now,
I
is
want
this
you to-
exclusive
I
boys
want
club?
you to
This
show
is boys
up.
No. We take women
No,
as
ma'am.
long as you're over 21.
Gotcha.
What we want to do.
Oh shit! I didn't make the cut.
You didn't make the cut.
Sorry, there's no R. Kelly going on around here.
What's weekend?
I'm young and I ain't ready.
Our main focus right now is just to educate the public. You know, if you have a true love for what we do, we welcome everybody. You know, because at the end of the day, this is just a great time for us. You know, we are honestly having an opportunity to do something that we love and something that we enjoy doing, and just see where it takes us. I mean, we all gas and no brake.
Gotcha.
Wherever it end up at is where it end up at.
That's
you know?
real.
But in the process, we're gonna take a lot of people along with us. We started out on a moped, and we done made it to a sedan.
Y'all
We're in a sedan now. We
Y'all
ride.
Amen.
We got an SUV on rental. We finna move on up to the bus.
All right. Let me know when you get that Kia Sedonia. The big one with the doors that open up on the Listen. So listen, we gotta have you guys back because I feel like it's so much and so much we can learn. I have an ideal in my head. I'm gonna run it past Remy, but I like to start a series with this where you guys come back.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
Certain businesses, even our businesses
This is
coming
something
behind
big,
you guys.
man. I can see this really like expanding and going my bad.
Yeah, but even like our business, we have another business coming behind you guys. He owns Accountable Tax Solutions.
Okay.
Certain things we need to be. You can't. You out here drinking Natty Ice and you got backwoods and you got backwoods and you talking about and you asking me, do I want to come smoke with you? Hell no, I don't want to smoke with you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So setting a standard. I love to see when our people are doing anything positive. So we definitely was glad to have you. We'll definitely be there
Thank you
I
for
gotta
the
come back
gift.
and do
in January.
Before
And
y'all
thank you
get
for
out,
the gift.
tell everybody
so
where they
people
can
just-
reach y'all at all
Yes,
the social
we're cool.
media contacts.
Yeah, we are on Instagram, on Facebook, Gang Cigar Group. Just hit us up in the inboxes. The phone number's on there for tickets, and we'll be at the door, everything. If you're just looking for us, we there.
And don't act like y'all don't know them, man. They staples in Tampa, man.
Exactly.
For real.
Born and
I ain't
raised
even
in
finna
Tampa.
get all that because I know the OGs. I'm gonna leave it alone. But y'all know, so it's definitely real.
Gang, gang, gang.
Instagram, IG, you know how that go, man. Facebook, Twitter.
We got to do
everything.
cartwheels to get in your Facebook group. Or just
Little bit.
Not all. Just a tad.
Handspring too.
Well, you're not 21, so I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Done.
I can't get in.
You non-Kelly, R. Kelly approved.
Shit.
You said you 20, so we can't do it.
R. Kelly don't want this old shit.
He might.
You might right now.
Shit, me. But listen, we are glad to have you. I'm glad Remy called me. Remy called that day when you guys were at the game, and he said, "Listen," he said, "I got my cigar people and Treena, we got to get them in." I said, "Remy, man, we booked for the year, man. We booked until April of next year." Remy's like, "You got to find some room for my people."
Appreciate it, really.
So we had to get your people
I
in.
got one announcement though, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
We giving away one free ticket for the
Okay.
first person that subscribe to y'all. Post it.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a ticket for it. Like it,
Okay.
share it.
Okay.
Bet
Got a
that.
ticket for it.
You hear that? So now you
Oh,
gotta
hear that?
go.
Yes, sir.
Well, see, Kiki ain't here because we don't know the URL. She know that shit.
I know, right?
And the ticket
Well, y'all-
consists of a cigar, a drink, and the buffet.
You hear that?
Okay.
You hear that? You gonna get some buffet
Oh, man.
and a cigar.
Oh man.
And a drink.
And a drink.
And a drink.
Oh, watch they go subscribe.
We got
Watch they
shirts,
go
fans,
subscribe.
Yeah, we might
That's a
about-
done
Oh,
deal.
oh, they got the
Have
shirt.
150
Got shirts,
subscribers.
I bet they ain't those them Cuban button down.
No.
I told you.
So they fucking with y'all.
Crawl for the water.
It could be.
You see what I'm saying? They don't sell those at Jimmy Jazz.
Nah.
They ain't selling those at Jimmy Jazz. I don't know what they selling those at.
You had mentioned earlier you know somebody that knows somebody.
They know
There
somebody.
you go.
Those some fancy shirts. I like that there. I like fanciness.
Appreciate it.
All right, so here we have it, the Ash Gang, here with us, doing business with love, lust, sex, and music. We're out.
All right.
Thank you, guys. That was.
Dressed in all white, baby drink me like I'm Similite. Oh, you bout that money? Holla at me cause I'm in it, ain't. Came up with a plan, now watch me flip it like an acrobat. Can't lie, feeling like the man cause I got money now. Ride through the city with a twin, I call her Gemini. Won't stop, chasing for that check because I'm certified.